INEC says they will take drastic measures against proving irregularities in the governorship and state House of Assembly elections. Women in Politics Forum expressed dismay of the gross misconduct and manipulation at the ADAMAWA State Governorship Election Results Collation Center. China condemns the killing of Chinese nationals by militants in Central African Republic, CAR, urged citizens to avoid traveling outside the capital. ALCARAZ and ELENA RYBAKINA wins the India's Wales title for men's and women's singles respectively. This is the MLC TV Global News, reaching live from the city of Lokoja, the confluence state of Nigeria. I am Matthias Ayodeji Peter. Thanks for joining us. According to research, tourism is centered on cultural attractions and products. It is one of the fastest growing segments of the tourism industry, accounting for an estimated 40% of all tourism worldwide. While building culture and tourism, entertainment cannot be separated from it because people tend to relax, reduce tension, and have merry hearts, providing strength and leisure. The Kogi Central Project implementation partners have resolved to take the people's culture, tourism, and entertainment to greater heights. The leader of the group, Mohammed Atta, who is the CEO of Transatlantic Center, said cultural tourism is continuously evolving around the economy, which has continued to be transformed by changing lifestyles, burgeoning forms of culture, creativity, traditional and digital innovations that have influenced politics, economic, social education, and ecological dimensions of the people. The group disclosed this during a maiden meeting held in Tafari Hotel in Okene, Kogi State. Our reporter has more.
Cultural tourism is a major pillar of employment and is considered by many countries around the world as a core priority to stimulate job creation, notably for youth. The tourism sector as a whole is estimated by the World Travel and Tourism Council, WTTC, to contribute 330 million jobs, 1 in 10 jobs around the world. While cultural tourism alone accounts for a significant share of tourism employment by generating 40% of the world tourism revenue, it intersects with heritage and religious sites, crafts, performing arts, gastronomy, festivals, and special events, among others. In Kogi State are many historical monuments that serve as tourist sites if properly harnessed to generate revenue. In Central District alone, there are many places considered as tourist sites yet untapped. This has inspired a group called Kogi Central Implementation Partners to propose a Kogi Central All Artists Entertainment Summit and Tourism, Arts and Crafts Expo 2023 to be launched in no distant time. The group, led by Mohammed Atta, founder and CEO, Transatlantic Center in Okene, said during the maiden meeting that attracted some members of the group, the summit will be an avenue to bring all stars in the entertainment world together with uprising artists to be addressed by experts.
We think it is also high time to begin to explore all those opportunities for the benefit of the people. And starting with that, we also have to look at ways of bringing the key stakeholders together in the summit, where they will discuss their issues, discuss the problems they have there, and seek ways out in addressing them. The first one is Kogi Central All Artists and Entertainment Summit, which we're looking at September, towards the end of September for the posting. Then the second one is Tourism, Arts and Crafts Expo, which we're also looking at beyond September, probably in October or November or so, that will host that one also in the clinic.
Members represented the hospitality industry expressed their readiness to participate in what they describe as revolution in the entertainment industry and culture and tourism.
My candid advice to the initiator is that if there's a cooperation, that in a partnership together, it can make the projects alive and then sustainable. And everything without a cooperation and ideologies and match the two ideologies together, I don't think I'm sustainable. But we understand this and all of us think in the same line with initiator. I think the project is come to stay and we are going to definitely benefit from it. Even entire Ibrahim land will benefit from the project.
You know, you cannot separate entertainment, tourism, cultural activities. It's like one family. With this coming together, it's going to make a lot of difference. Our voices are going to be heard. It's going to increase our revenue. All the stakeholders will benefit a lot from it. They are yet to be developed. They are yet to be tapped. With this information coming together, and I know we are looking, after the successful outing of these two events towards the last quarter of the year, I'm sure the committee will continue, this type of meeting will continue, because we must have seen what it has brought to us, the achievement it has brought to us.
While commending the initiator, the Senior Special Assistant to Kogi State Governor Yahaya Bello on electronic media, Avoyi Unwogun, said, administration of Yahaya Bello has provided other areas of tourism that will complement already established sites, called on all sundry to support the group.
The youth that are so much involved in the entertainment world, if this can succeed, definitely we have youth now that will always rely on the talent God has given to them to make wealth for themselves and to create wealth for others. As you know that in other states, in some countries, entertainers, they are well to do financially. We are hoping that after this summit, we'll be able to expose the Kogi Central entertainers to the limelight. Not just in Kogi, we are looking at them beyond Kogi State, so that they also can, of course, stand among their peers out there and be proud to be an artist. So coming to the tourist center, I am glad also to be part of this history to be made, because already we have beautiful sites in Kogi Central alone. We are not even talking about Kogi as a whole. Kogi Central, we have beautiful sites that need to be tapped into, that will attract tourists from international world to come in here. We will talk about the reference hospital. It's already a health tourist center.
Countries around the world are harnessing their unique mix of tangible and intangible heritage and contemporary culture to boost economic growth and sustainable development through cultural tourism, which can lead to job creation, regeneration of rural and urban areas, and the protection of natural and cultural heritage. It is imperative that the people of Kogi State come out in large numbers to support this historical project through their ideas, finance, and creativity to make it a success. Jennifer Odimayo, reporting for MLC TV.
And on politics, as the collation of governorship and state assembly results continues, the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) has vowed to address anomalies in the concluded elections across the country. INEC Chairman Professor Mahmood Yakubu stated this in a message in Abuja. The chairman, who was represented by the National Commissioner and chairman of the Information and Voter Education Committee, Festus Okoye, noted that though the commission had left no stone unturned in the processes and procedures under its control, there were circumstances beyond its control that impacted some of the processes. The INEC boss lamented that some INEC staffs were victims of violence, harassment, and abduction that even led to death. Professor Yakubu assured the public that every proven case of irregularities will be addressed, as the commission was keeping its eye on areas where election did not hold. On the positive side, the chairman noted that there were records of improvement in the just concluded elections, saying the majority of the polling units nationwide opened on schedule and citizens were attended to promptly. He added that there were improved voter authentication using the bimodal voter accreditation system (BVAS), while the uploading of polling unit results to INEC result viewing portal (IREV) witnessed a remarkable improvement. The REC, who assured that it does not take the patience of citizens for granted, promised to continue to take steps to protect the integrity of the vote and consolidate the progress made so far. History is made again in Kogi State as two female candidates of the All Progressive Congress (APC) won in the just concluded House of Assembly elections. The APC party, out of 25 state legislative seats contested, won 22 seats, and 3 went to other opposition parties in the state. The lucky females elected are Comfort Uwachola and Omatayo Adeloye Ishaya of Ibaji and Ijumu state constituencies respectively, making them the first female lawmakers elected during the administration of Yahya Bello. The last set of women was during the administration of Idris Ibrahim in the first and second tenures, 2003 and 2007 respectively. Our reporter has more.
After a keenly contested House of Assembly election across the 21 local government areas of the state, with 25 constituencies, the returning officers of the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) announced the results accordingly, declaring candidates of the ruling APC winner in 22 constituencies. The main opposition PDP won 2 seats in Ogori-Magongo and Basa constituencies, while the African Democratic Congress ADC won the Yabawa State constituency seat. Kogi State Governor Yahya Bello, before the announcement, commended the INEC umpire for their improved delivery.
The turnout is massive, it's impressive. The INEC has improved on the last exercise. They came out early and the security are doing excellently well so far from the report I have received.
While Kogi Central Senator-elect Abubakar Ohere thanked the people of Kogi for voting APC to power, promised to deliver on his mandate.
And I am so happy and overwhelmed for the support given to me by the people of Kogi Central. I want to appreciate God Almighty and I want to thank all the people. Whether you vote for me or you didn't vote for me, I thank everybody for the love they have shown to us. I am very good and I am fine. So we're only escalating the performance at this level to the next level. So the network is everywhere. GYB signature is everywhere. So the performance is going to be everywhere. So we promise the people of Kogi Central adequate representation and representation that will show concern to the plight of our people. Representation that will address the welfare of our people. Representation that will take care of a Jakarta Steel Company issue. Representation that will increase the standard of living of our people. So this is what we are taking or what we are bringing to bear.
Similarly, state governorship aspirant Abdulkarim Mohammed Jamil, ex-accountant general Jibril Mama, and local government auditor general Usman Ododo commended Governor Yahya Bello for providing equal level grounds for them to demonstrate their leadership strengths and always ensuring APC counts its victories at all times.
Going by the leadership style of His Excellency, towards ensuring that there is absolute security architecture in Kogi State and even the neighboring states. Every activity that we are carrying out in Kogi State and Okene local government in particular have been peaceful. And that is what I have discovered here. Everybody is carrying out their civic right peacefully without any rancor. And that is what His Excellency wants to see across the nook and crannies of the states.
Alhaji Yahya Bello is talking me. In terms of security, in terms of protocol, orderliness, is second to none. This is his hometown, this is his home local government, and you can see that the election is peaceful. Very high level of understanding with the people, the voters. So I appreciate you guys. You people should report exactly what you are saying, especially from this my domain. The election is free, the election is fair, the election is smooth, and it is just like we are celebrating. What are we celebrating? We are celebrating the achievement of His Excellency. The people of this world, we are here to show an appreciation to His Excellency for what he has done for this community. We are not doing a kind of partisan politics here. We are doing Yahya Bello. Yahya Bello has made it possible for us to sleep with our 2 eyes closed. In those days, you can see this hill. This hill harbors criminals in those days. But today, with the coming of His Excellency, we sleep with our 2 eyes closed, and we are saying thank you.
It is now on record that Kogi State has again made history after close to a 2-decade. APC produced female legislator into the State Assembly. Recall that the state government laid the foundation that allowed women to be elected as vice chairman of all the local governments in the state. And in addition, we have APC Comfort Nwuchola and Omotayo Adeleye Ishaya as elected members representing their constituencies, Ibaji and Ijumu respectively. These two are not the first, but broke the jinx after many years. The very first female legislator, Amina Obo Audu, was elected in 1992 but was truncated by military regime and followed by the late Nana Ojeba, who died and was replaced by her sister, Agnes Ojeba, between 2003 to 2007 at Davi constituency, and Habibat Mohammeddin and Pawan constituency between 2007 to 2011 under the PDP administration of Ibrahim Idris. Khadijat Mohammed, reporting for MLC TV.
The Nigeria Association of Women Journalists NAWOJ Kogi State Chapter has congratulated the two female elects at the just concluded Kogi State House of Assembly polls. The two female candidates has earlier been declared winners of the assembly elections by the State Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC. Reacting to the victory, the state chairperson of the association, Anne Olurinde, said their victory was not for their constituency alone, but for the women folks. She advised them not to be intimidated but to use their motherly strength to bring democratic dividends to the electorate and to live above board. The two candidates, Comfort Nwuchola and Omotayo Adeleye Ishaya, won Ibaji and Ijumu state constituency seats, respectively. Both Nwuchola and Adeleye Ishaya were first female to represent their respective constituencies. With the victory, State House of Assembly will have two female lawmakers as members. Results of the governorship elections held across the country on Saturday in some states has been declared by the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC. Kebbi State, the Independent National Electoral Commission, on Monday declared the governorship election in Kebbi as inconclusive. The election was keenly contested by the two giant political parties, the All Progressive Congress and the People's Democratic Party. The coalition and returning officer of the election, Professor Yusuf Shaidu of the Usman Danfodio University, Sokoto, announced the position at the coalition center situated at INEC headquarters in Berni, Kebbi. He said there were cancellations in 20 of the 21 local government areas of Kebbi State, cutting across a number of registration areas in different polling units. Saidu said the commission aggregated the total number of collected PVCs in those polling units and it came to a total of 91,829. The two leading political parties in the contest, APC and PDP, polled 388,258 and 342,980 votes respectively, with the difference standing at 45,278. According to him, the law read, where the number of votes cast in an election in any polling unit exceed the number of accredited voters in that polling unit, the presiding officer shall cancel the result of the election in that polling unit. And subsection 3 of section 51 also states that where the results of an election is cancelled in accordance with subsection 2, there shall be no return for the election until another poll has taken place in the affected polling unit. By virtue of these provisions and the power vested on him as the coalition and returning officers of 2023 gubernatorial election in Kebbi State, Professor Yusuf Seidu of the Usman Danfodio University, Sokoto, declared the governorship election in Kebbi State inconclusive. In Ogun State, the governor of Ogun State, Dapo Abiodun, has been re-elected for a second term of 4 years. The All Progressives Congress APC candidate was declared the winner by Professor Kayode Adebowale, the state's returning officer of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, in the March 18, 2023 governorship election in Ogun State. Abiodun polled 276,298 to defeat his closest rival, Ladi Adebutu of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, who scored 262,383, as well as B.E. Otegbeyi of the African Democratic Congress, ADC, who got 94,754 votes. In Kwara State, Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, on Sunday declared Governor Abdurrahman Abdurrazak of Kwara State as the winner of the 2023 governorship election in the state. The governor won the poll to serve a second term of another 4 years in office under the platform of the All Progressive Congress, APC. The governor who won in the 16 local government areas of the state in the election results declared by the INEC returning officer for the polls, Professor Isaac Itodo, the Vice Chancellor, University of Makurdi, Benue State. While in Gombe State, the candidate of the All Progressive Congress, Mohammed Inowa Yahya, has been declared the winner of the March 18th gubernatorial election in Gombe State. Yahya polled a total of 342,821 votes to beat his closest rival, Mohammed Jibril Balde of the People's Democratic Party, who scored 203,131. Kamisu Ahmad Malantarki of the New Nigeria People's Party, NNPP, came third with a total of 19,851 votes. Announcing the results, the state returning officer and Vice Chancellor of Federal University Gashua, Professor Maimuna Waziri, explained that a total of 618,231 persons were accredited out of the total 1,575,794 registered voters. She added that a total vote of 616,745 were cast in the election, while a total of 605,355 valid votes were recorded, and a total of 11,390 were rejected. She said that Yahya Muhammad Noah of the APC, having certified the requirements by law and scored the highest number of votes, is hereby declared the winner and returned elect. In Yobe State, the Independent National Electoral Commission INEC on Sunday declared Governor Maimala Boni of Yobe and candidate of the All Progressive Congress APC as the winner of the state's 2023 governorship election. Declaring the results in Damaturu, the returning officer, Professor Umaru Pate, said Boni polled 317,113 votes to defeat his closest opponent and the People's Democratic Party PDP candidate Sherif Abdullahi, who scored 124,259 votes. He said that Boni Maimala of APC, having satisfied the requirements of the law, is hereby declared the winner of the election and returned elected. Pate, also Vice Chancellor of Federal University Kashere in Gombe, said the New Nigerian People's Party NNPP candidate Garba Umar came a distant third with 14,246 votes, while the Action Alliance AA candidate Arabi Muhammad polled 3,260 votes. The Independent National Electoral Commission INEC declared Umar Namadi Damodi as winner of 2023 gubernatorial election in Jigawa State. Announcing the results, the INEC coalition officer in Jigawa State, the Vice Chancellor of Federal University Benin Kebbi, Professor Zayanu Umar Benin Kebbi, said Umar Namadi of All Progressive Congress APC, having scored the highest votes of 618,449, emerged winner and new elected governor of Jigawa State. He explained that the total registered votes is 2,351,298, while the total accredited vote stands at 1,073,540 votes, while the total vote cast stands at 1,052,793 votes. Professor Zayano Umar said the candidate of All Progressive Congress APC, Namadi Umar Alaji, scored 618,449 to beat his closest rival of People's Democratic Party, Lamido Mustafa Sule, who scored 368,726 votes, and Ibrahim Aminu Ringjim of New Nigerian People's Party, NNPP, who scored 37,156 votes. He said that Namadi Umar of All Progressive Congress APC, having satisfied the requirements of the law and scored the highest votes, is hereby declared winner and returned elected. In Lagos State, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu wins re-election. He polled a total of 762,134 votes, defeating Gbadebo Road-Vivo of the Labour Party, who scored 312,329 votes, followed by Abdul Aziz Adediran aka Jandor with 62,449 votes. Sanwo-Olu was declared the winner at 1:15 a.m. on Monday morning, almost 48 hours after the electoral exercise commenced. The Independent National Electoral Commission INEC announced the results at the Commission's State Collation Center. While in Kano State, the Independent National Electoral Commission has announced the candidate of the New Nigeria's People's Party, Yusuf Abba Kabir, as the winner of Saturday's governorship election in the state. The declaration was made in the early hours of Monday amid growing tension in the state. According to the results declared by the returning officer for the Kano State governorship election, Professor Ahmed Ibrahim, the NNPP candidate polled 1,019,602 votes to defeat his closest rival Nasiru Gawuna of the All Progressive Congress, who polled 890,705 votes. Meanwhile, owing to the growing tension in the state, the Kano state government has declared a down-to-dusk curfew in the state to forestall breakdown of law and order, following tensions generated from the collation of results of the governorship and State House of Assembly elections. The State Commissioner for Information and Internal Affairs, Muhammad Garba, made the announcement in a statement issued on Monday morning. He said the decision was to prevent hoodlums from causing chaos in the already tensed situation. The Commissioner called on the people in the state to remain indoors as security agents would not spare anyone or group bent on causing trouble. We go on a short break now. We'll be right back.
Opinion, they say, is the lowest of human knowledge, but the world, the people, the actions, reactions and decisions are often patterned with opinions. The same world is characterized by different views, and decisions are sometimes judged by actions or reactions due to opinions. People, nations and even lower animals rise against or for one another just because of their opinions. Minds are set on opinions daily. Tell me what you don't know and I will tell you. It's all about your opinion. Join me, Joshua Atinoy, on Malachite TV Online every Monday by 9 a.m. Your opinion, my opinion, if well explained and understood, will help us to build a better society. Your opinion, my opinion counts. Don't miss it.
Welcome back. Governor of Bauchi State, Senator Bala Abdulkadir Mohammed of People's Democratic Party, PDP, has been declared by Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, the winner and returned elected of the governorship elections held in Bauchi State. Mohammed, who won by 525,280 votes in the state, the defeated candidate of the All Progressive Congress, Emasha Siddiq Abubakar, who came second with 432,272 votes. The Social Democratic Party came third with 4,335 votes. Women in Politics Forum, a non-partisan organization for women with membership across the 36 states and FCT, is vigilantly watching with dismay what is happening in Adamawa State. The forum is aware of the gross misconduct and manipulation at the Adamawa State Governorship Election Results Collation Center. This follows refusal by the Resident Electoral Commissioner, REC, Udu Yunusa, to collate governorship results for 4 local government areas. Results from 20 local government areas have been collated, giving the APC gubernatorial candidate Senator Aishatu Binani an early and consistent lead. In a press statement released by Ebere Ifendu, the President's Women in Politics Forum stated that the last result that is pending is from Fofore local government area, which generated hot controversy during the day. The election was keenly contested between the incumbent governor Amadu Umaru Fintiri PDP and Aishatu Dahiru Ahmad Binani APC, which Senator Binani won convincingly. The president said they will not accept a repeat of history. In 2011, Her Excellency Dame Pauline Talen contested for Plateau State governorship election and was cruising to victory when announcing of results suddenly stopped, and when it was finally announced, they had stolen a mandate. This was exactly the fate of Senator Aisha Al-Hassan, Mama Taraba. Her victory was also stolen. They can no longer watch their collective mandate stolen from them. She further said that Nigerian women have worked hard and waited patiently for this victory, and woe betide the person that will be used against the wishes and aspirations of Adamawa people and Nigerian women. The All Progressive Congress has raised the alarm over alleged massive thuggery, violence, intimidation and undue pressure perpetrated by agents of the People's Democratic Party in Adamawa State to subvert the outcome of the governorship election held last Saturday. The National Publicity Secretary of APC, Felix Mauka, in the statement says the PDP, faced with imminent and certain prospect of loss in the election, has unleashed armed talks to disrupt further collation of results and subvert the will of Adamawa people as expressed at the polls. The party urged the Independent National Electoral Commission and law enforcement agents to stand tall in the midst of intimidation and subversion of the agents of PDP. Former Vice President and PDP presidential candidate at the just concluded presidential elections, Atiku Abubakar, has condemned continual delay by the INEC to announce governorship results of the last Saturday's elections. Atiku, while addressing the press in Yola, said the current political security tension in the state will only increase if the announcement of the results keep lingering.
We have concluded our elections very peacefully, and the results are there, even on the portal for everybody to see. Whichever scenario you decide to take, PDP has won. What we are appealing to INEC is to announce the results as expressed by the people of Adamawa State. We see no reason why there should be a delay in the announcement of these results. I personally have spoken to INEC chairman last night a couple of times and pleaded with him to allow the results to be announced as stipulated by law. And the PDP is the party that won the elections in Adamawa State. All of you can access the INEC server and portal and see. Already 20 out of the 21 local governments results have been collated, and PDP is leading. It is only Fufore that they tried to alter the results, which again, even with the alteration, will not give them the winning numbers. So why delay the announcement of the results?
Adamawa State at the moment is under both political and security tension following delay by the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) to declare governorship results as cast by voters in the last Saturday's elections. And on foreign, a man has been arrested on suspicion of violence disorder after a crowd gathered and windows were broken at the India High Commission in London. Police said officers were called to the Indian High Commission at about 13:50 GMT to the building in Aldwych, Westminster on Sunday. Upon arrival, the majority of those present had dispersed prior to arrival of police, said the Met. Videos on social media showed a crowd waving yellow Khalistan banners and a man detached the Indian flag from the first floor balcony of the building. The Metropolitan Police Force spokesperson said windows were broken and 2 members of security staff sustained minor injuries which did not require hospital treatment. The Metropolitan Police Force spokesperson said windows were broken and 2 members of security staff sustained minor injuries which did not require hospital treatment. Responding to the incident, London's Major Sadiq Khan said he condemned the violence, disorder and vandalism that took place. The British High Commissioner for India, Alex Ellis, described the incident as disgraceful and totally unacceptable, while Foreign Office Minister Lord Tariq Ahmad of Wimbledon said he was appalled and the government would take the security of the India High Commission seriously. He said this is a completely unacceptable action against the integrity of the mission and its staff. China has condemned the killing of Chinese nationals by militants in Central African Republic, CAR. Outside the capital Bangui, Chinese President Xi Jinping called for severe punishment for the perpetrators, a statement from the Foreign Ministry said on Monday. The mayor of the central Bembari town told the AFP news agency that they counted 9 bodies and 2 wounded in an attack on Sunday. The victims are said to have been working in a gold mine run by the Gold Coast Group. The Chinese embassy in Bangui has urged citizens to avoid traveling outside the capital following the killings, raising the alert levels to very high. It said its government would work with embassies and governments to safeguard its citizens in African countries. It comes amid several attacks on Chinese nationals abroad in recent months. The Central African Republic has been plagued by violence and insecurity since the civil war broke out in 2013. Let's join Jonah Malik for our sports updates.
And on sports updates,
Carlos Alcaraz breezed past Daniel Medvedev to win the Indian Wells title and return to world number 1. The Spaniard Alcaraz 19 needed only 1 hour 11 minutes to seal a 6-3, 6-2 win that took him above Novak Djokovic at the top of the ATP rankings. Alcaraz said it feels amazing to leave the trophy here to recover the number 1 spot. He said this has been the perfect tournament. Meanwhile, ELENA RYBAKINA avenged a defeat in the Australian Open final by beating Aryna Sabalenka in straight sets to win the Indian Wells title. After a 78th opening set, Kazakhstan's Wimbledon champion RYBAKINA went on to win 7-6, 11-13, 6-4 for her maiden WTA 1000 triumph. It marks her first win over the world number 2 in 5 attempts. Still on sports, Manchester City will face championship side Sheffield United in the FA Cup semi-finals, while Brighton will play Manchester United. City progressed to the last 4 with a 6-0 win over Burnley on Sunday. The Blades beat Blackburn by 3-2 on Sunday before Brighton ended League 2 Gramsbay's dream run to the last 8 with a 5-0 win. In the last quarter-finals, Manchester United came from behind to beat Fulham 3-1 at Old Trafford. Both semi-finals will take place at Wembley Stadium across the weekend of 22 and 23 April. Albert Mensah has been elected as the new president of Rugby Africa, the governing body of rugby in Africa. His emergence followed the conclusion of the Rugby Africa Executive Committee elections held on Saturday. Albert Mensah, who is known for his passion for the sport and his extensive experience in sport administration, will lead the continent's rugby governing body in the next 4 years. In his acceptance speech, Albert Mensah reiterated his passionate vision for growth of African rugby. He highlighted that his priority would be to continue the work he had already begun, helping rugby progress and to grow not just only in Africa but globally. Mensah emphasized his business experience and stated that he would apply it to the Rugby Africa to generate revenue and development communities for all members associations. And that's sports update on MLC TV News. I am Malik Jonah reporting. Back to our caster for more stories. Thanks for the updates, Jonah. Over to Joy Dada for details of what's happening in the entertainment world.
On entertainment, Nigerian megastar Burna Boy has shared behind clips of the video shooting process of his collaboration with J Balvin. Burna Boy took to his Instagram account to share behind the scene footage of the shooting process of the music video of Roller Coaster, his collaboration with Latino artist J Balvin as the single of one of the songs of his Grammy-nominated 6th album, Love Damini, which was released in July 2022. The single is one of the international collaborations that taps streaming giant J Balvin as Burna Boy aims to connect with the Latino audience. Popular Nollywood actress and running mate of the governorship candidate of the People's Democratic Party in Lagos State, Funke Akindele, has said she doesn't regret running for office. The actress made this known on her Instagram page as she further appreciates her supporters. She said, "It was an amazing and insightful experience on my journey to the ballot, stressing that a lot of things have been learned and unlearned." Funke encouraged all who mean well for the nation and the state of Lagos not to give up, pointing out that as she considers her next moves in life, she will continue to prioritize the good of the people and the integrity of her position as an advocate for the people. Popular singer Falarin Falana, popularly known as Faz, has reacted to Lagos State re-elected Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's appreciation post. On Monday, March 20th, Sanwo-Olu posted a message on his official Twitter handle, thanking Lagosians for believing in him by re-electing him. Reacting to this, the singer quoted the tweet and retorted that everyone saw the electoral irregularities and that the governor selected himself. Faz has been a vocal critic of the Sanwo-Olu-led administration since the time of the EndSARS movement, which witnessed the loss of many lives and properties. Joy Dada reporting for MLC TV.
Thanks, Joy, for the update. And that's the size of our package. If you like what we are doing, do support us by subscribing to our YouTube channel, Malachi TV. Like and follow our Facebook pages, MLC TV and MLC TV 2, Instagram, MLC TV 2021, Twitter, MLC TV 1. For event coverage, appearance on any of our programs, contributions, comments, advert placement, or sponsorship, please call or send SMS to any of our numbers displayed on your screen. Join Malachi TV online on weekends to watch our various programs. Saturday 7 p.m. Political Arena, Sunday 6 p.m. Women's World, and Monday 9 a.m. The Opinion. It is Malachi TV, reaching everywhere, informing everyone. Please continue to be a brother's keeper to build a happier, better, and peaceful society together. I am Matthias Ayodeji Peter. See you tomorrow.